Welcome to Southern Strike 4. Today we're taking on the first mission of the Soviet campaign in the Finland Winter Storm. We're going to be using the Armored Doctrine with all these perks right here. And the main thing about this mission is we have to clear out a few trenches with mines. There's a bunch of different ways to clear it out. We're going to try to use the vegetation cover to our advantage for that. Then we're going to have to secure some areas for paratroopers. And finally, we'll have to attack the island. The island has set up anti-tank guns for defense, so we're probably not going to want to send our tanks in until we clear the tanks out. I'm going to show you a little trick to accomplish that, and we should be started here in just a minute. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is hold down X, left, or let's see, X here. Get a few more X, and left analog stick to the left. Pressing R3. That'll be a group right there. The other group is going to consist of number 1. I'm going to put them right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this group go all the way here at Triangle Command, which means they will stop to engage anything that is weird. And this group right here is going to go Triangle Command here, and then Triangle Command there. Triangle Command, like I said, means they will stop to engage. And I'm going to put this mortar maybe on this side to give a little help for fire. We should have one medic in each group, so hopefully we're okay there. So yeah, because I held down the left L1 button and then triangle, we've all got to get to the circle before they go to the next part. Oh, they're getting... That's weird. I thought I had them going here. Let's have them go here. I thought I had them with Triangle Command. I must have done Circle Command. Because normally it wouldn't stop. Like this one is on Triangle Command, so they don't stop until they're done fighting and then they go forward. If you do Circle Command, they're just going to keep going. So one's done there. I'm going to go Triangle Command to here. And then, of course, we're going to have to clear out these mines here. We'll do that really quickly and merge and group together. This group's going to go ahead and help. I'm going to send them here, Triangle Command. Not going to totally use the vegetation cover here. And we get it cleared out there, so. Minor hiccups there, but overall we got it all set. I'm going to have these all merged as one big group. We just got to clear these mines out next, and they're in the middle. There's a couple different ways you could do this. I'm going to group them all as one. I held down X, left analog stick up, and then pressing R3. One way to clear these is to simply, toss a grenade like that. And then we'll get a few of them. Another way to do it is to simply put the square on it using the right analog stick and then press triangle to shoot or attack. You're going to need your rifleman near there to ID where the mines are. We're going to go back over here, Triangle Command. I think you could do Circle Command as well. And then we hit that triangle button there, and then I'm going to send this group all the way over to here. Boundaries are going to be extended. What I want to do is attack this position from 2 different spots. So we're going to get reinforcements. The reinforcements are going to go through this way, and we're just going to attack via that way. So here's our reinforcements. Looks like we got a sniper, a medic, and a mortar. I'm going to push an R3 and group them as number 1, so you can use the left control pad to pretty much select them. So I'm using the left control pad to go 3, 1. I get control 3. Push them up into here, and we're going to try to attack using vegetation cover. That's one of the challenges of the armor doctrine, is that you do not have smoke cover. Alright, so they're a little bit too much together, but I'm going to use triangle command here and just have them start attacking. Again, we got mortar help too. Another way we could do this here, we got one down. We got a medic going here. Okay, so that's cleared. And our medic's going. We're going to get this group here, triangle command to that spot. We'll take care of the rest of this trench right here. In 2 different spots. We should be able to clear it fairly quickly. So 3 is going to go here. And I'm going to change, make sure they all stand up. And then next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take group number 1 and put them here. One of the things I'm doing a little recklessly is the medic. Should probably be toward the back. Oh, that's not the medic there. There's the medic. You should probably keep the medic toward the back, or group them separately so you can recover troops. I'm going to send them through here, triangle command, and I'm going to hold down R2 and have them lay down with the left control pad. While they're doing that, I'm going to send this group here, triangle, and I'm going to have them stand up. And we should be able to ambush this position right there from both sides.
Paratroopers are on the way to your coordinates.
Alright, that's clear there. I'm going to send 3 over to here. And I'm going to send group number 1. I'm going to have them stand up. I'm going to have them go here. And then all the way to here. There's a group of paratroopers. We should get those 2. But I think we're actually getting good here. Let's get these soldiers out of there. I'm going to group these as 2. I think we might have enough. I'm going to send these troops over here. I'm going to actually send the paratroopers across too. Just because. I'll group them separately. I'm going to have paratroopers go across. They're going to go here, triangle command. I'll take this group here. Go here, triangle command. And we'll just, you know, send a bunch of troops and see what we can do here. My plan is to set up an attack force over here. And, you know, send some mortars in, use a vegetation cover for defense, clear out the anti-tank guns, and then we'll take all of our tanks, put them over here, and we'll send our tanks in and clear out the position. So that's the plan. We'll see if we can execute that here. So this is going to be group number 5 now. And this is going to be group number 4. And then what we're going to do is when we get the paratroopers, I'm going to send the paratroopers over to here. We're going to put together a big group. And they're going to do some damage. I'm going to try to have the mortars separate as well. So triangle command to here. We get a few more paratroopers, hopefully. Okay, so these paratroopers are ready. Let's go ahead and just move them down to here. And yeah, I don't know. If you hold on R1, you can get a different view. You see how thick this vegetation cover is. So they got some trenches here. I think the weakest spot to attack him is through the vegetation cover. Fire some mortars. They'll bring attackers to us, but we'll have strength in numbers and vegetation cover. So we should be able to survive that. Alternatively, you could hold down R1 and press an R3 to change view back. You could attack some positions here. You gotta be careful on the ice, though. If you sink in the ice, that might not be a good outcome. So looks like we have the rifleman down. Let's get our medic going here. So again, we're gonna try for a 3-star rating. I think one of the big things to get a 3-star rating is you need to get figure out ways to get extra points. So one of the things you can do with these troops is you can take out anti-tank guns. You get tank hunter medals for that. We're gonna send this group all the way over to here and then send them south.
To the village.
Oh, he's gonna go over here too.
The armored reinforcements have arrived on the north road.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a bunch of troops ready. I guess we got one over here already.
The armored
Mortar.
reinforcements have
Mortar's
arrived
gonna
on the
go over
Rate
here.
road.
We're gonna get these big groups ready to go. Send this group over to here. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with this sled truck really. I don't want to lose it. So I'm gonna unload it all, and I'm gonna send them over here as well. Same thing with this group right here. I'm gonna unload all. Group them. We're gonna send them here first, and then send them here. We should have these paratroopers ready right here. I'm gonna hold down. Let's see, X. Left analog stick, pressing R3. I'm going to circle command L1 here, L1 here, and then finally L1 here. They're going to meet up. And then this group should be ready to go. I'm going to send them over here. We're going to have one large attack group. And we're missing the mortar. This mortar needs to join the group. So circle command here and circle command right here. Again, we'll have one big group and then the tanks will be separate. So these tanks right here, I'm gonna go circle command right here and then send them back this way and cross. And then they're gonna meet up and they're gonna attack through here after we clear the anti-tank stuff out of the way. Because we want to get a good matchup. And let's just say our tanks are not a good matchup for anti-tank guns. They're not. So. And we're just going to stay out of the range. You got to be careful. If you try to cross on the ice and they fire some shells, they could sink your tank. They can crack under the ice. We don't want that to happen. So there's our tanks, they're all together, and they're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and group these as one. I'm going to deselect this one here, pressing R3. That'll be group number 6. I'm going to try to regroup all these soldiers once we get them here. We got a mortar, and we got a few more paratroopers coming. Plan is going to be to put all the soldiers up in this area and then start firing with the mortars to bring them out. We'll have them in a lay down position. So I'm going to hold down X, left analog stick up, pressing R3, and that groups them all as 7. Now I don't want them all grouped that way. I'd like to set out, I think, if we can get the snipers and the mortars. Let's try the mortars first. I want to do attack ground. I want to see where all the mortars are. There's 5 of them. So I'm going to press X. I just want them out of there. And then I'm going to regroup them. So I'm going to hold down X, left analog stick, right there, and pressing R3. Mortars are now group number 1. I'd like to have the snipers in a separate group. I don't know if I can do that. Let's see if I can get the snipers. I don't think they have any special weapons here. I'm going to try to see if I can do the load trick. I'm going to try. I don't know if it's going to call the snipers. Oh no, it's not going to work. It's going to call all of them. So I'm going to have to select the snipers individually and have them do some stuff. So spread this group number 7 out. And we're going to have them go up to here, triangle command. I'm going to have them lay down. Yeah, right up to, well, up to about right
Пехота
there.
идет. Засекли врага. Жду распоряжения.
Mortar's going to agitate here.
Пути.
I'm just going to go triangle command to the mortars to about right here. I think they'll get plenty of targets.
Еще один сдох.
But we're going to control the mortars. And this is a well defended position, so here comes the help. Okay, so there's an armored car. I'm going to take this part of group number 7, and we're going to start.
Готов.
There are no grenades there? That's weird.
Пехота готова. Пехота здесь. Да. Слушаю.
I thought for sure I want to get access to the
Да.
grenades.
Да. Ожидаю распоряжений.
There's the grenades. Okay. Want to use the grenades.
По цели! Стреляйте!
Here we go. Got a tank hunter medal there. We
Распоряжение.
got control of 1. I'm going to use the left control pad to get them. I'm going to target this spot right here. And we're going to target this next spot right here as well. Let's go attack ground.
Жду распоряжений.
Alright, let's see. Grenades coming.
Атакуем! Пли!
Alright, tank hunter medal there.
Готовы служить.
And I'm
Слушай,
gonna have the mortar. I'm
жду
gonna control the
распоряжений.
mortars again. I'm gonna go triangle command. I want them to fire at whatever is necessarily needs to be taken out.
Приказы.
This group right here, it's gonna be grenades,
Атакуем! Атакуем!
grenades, more grenades.
Убейте!
Now you can get a pillager medal for taking these out, but I would throw grenades even after they're unoccupied. And the reason why is you get a tank hunter medal for that. And those tank hunter medals are worth a lot more than pillager medals. So just FYI.
Убейте их! Огонь! Стреляйте!
So we're gonna toss some grenades there and take care of those.
Уничтожили
And we should be
врага!
able to complete the rest of this mission pretty much.
Пли!
So what I'm
Слушаю.
going to do is take the left control pad and select 6 and just push triangle to here.
Еще один
That
сдох.
means the tanks will go forward.
Пехота здесь.
Group number 7. We can probably just go forward as well
Понял?
and work with them. And then I'll have number 1
Пли!
go into here, this trench for now. Oh no, there's a couple more, but we can hit these from the side, so they should be fine. This anti-tank gun is very effective over there. So they're out of the way. Let's go ahead and unload all, get our mortars into here.
Обнаружен
Mortars can
противник.
fire from trenches, so it's kind of cool. And oh well, there's another medal available. For
Пехота
number
готова.
7. We're gonna toss some grenades at this machine gun nest. And you get a tank
Убейте!
hunter medal for doing it.
Атакуем! Огонь! Яблочко!
Alright, you gotta be careful, 7 here.
Пути! Да!
Let's see if we can get our medics going.
Уничтожили цель!
May have attacked a little too fast here. We'll see. Get our medics going and get our tanks taking out the machine gun nest. These tanks right here need to go forward here. I'm gonna do circle command to right here and just get them going so we can fire some more stuff.
Жду приказов.
So 7's moving there. I'm gonna have 7 just keep moving on the ground like they are. And then of course once we clear this trench out right here, we'll move our mortars closer in. Oh, we cleared it out. Okay. Let's go ahead and move them to here.
Ожидаю приказов.
Oh no, we didn't clear it out. Gonna hide the mortars over here
Так
probably.
точно!
I'm gonna change. Oh no, we lost the
Иду.
mortar. Let's see.
Техника готова к
7.
работе. Есть!
Go
Иду
here,
туда, где
get our
нужен.
medic going. I'm gonna have 7 stand up now.
Так точно! Иду туда, где нужен.
We're gonna try to get a mortar. We'll get the medic going here.
Слушаю. Пехота здесь.
We still have 4 tanks. We're going to send them to this side and clear out the rest of this. And the tanks are a really good matchup for infantry.
Пехота здесь.
We've got
Ожидаю
7
приказа.
good and 1. I'm going to send them right here.
Двигаюсь.
I'm going to
Распоряжение.
send 1. That's
Уже
some mortars
иду.
here. Triangle command. Which means the mortars will stop and fire when they're in range. That house is gone. We got to clear this trench out. We should be able to get the rest of this here shortly. And if you look at the top right-hand corner of the screen, we have a 3-star rating. Yeah, let's finish this off here. Yeah, we're just gonna finish off the trench there. Pretty much it, and we'll kind of finish the mission.
Congratulations, comrades. You've taken Soumussalmi village for Mother Russia.
Okay, got that one done. A little bit of a challenge here. Well, it is a challenging one. Tank 100 medals, again, with a lot of points. If you're close to getting a 3-star rating, that can be the difference. Like if you took a pillager medal instead, you're going to get less points. I learned this in the Dunkirk mission the hard way. Couldn't get to 3 stars, and I went to like getting backstabber at tank 100 medals, and then all of a sudden getting 3-star rating. Wow. I did not, no casualties there. I'm surprised by that. But anyway, if you take damage, like you take casualties, you lose points. So again, the big thing is try to get as many of these tank 100 medals as possible. So maybe, if you're close and you're not getting, you may want to consider, using grenades to take out machine gun nest as well, instead of doing the pillager thing. But wow, that's a surprise. Usually I have losses. Anyway, that's going to wrap this up. If you're looking for more tips on Sudden Strike 4, there is a link in the description below to a playlist called Sudden Strike 4. And of course, you can check the playlist out on this channel. Just check for Sudden Strike 4. It's going to have tips and 3-star missions. So if there's any specific mission you're looking for, they're all there on there. Some of them with more than 1 doctrine. So if you're struggling with a specific mission on this game, go ahead and take a look, and hopefully we'll have enough tips to help you get through it. And of course, that wraps this up. Thanks for watching, and good luck.